Right, it's time to find the Viper Magi. This is a really good song, but it's not this particular song, but this is like a remake or whatever. It's called Star Shopping. really good song. This what you're hearing is some other version which doesn't have lyrics and all that. But I highly recommend listening to Star Shopping. It's a very good song. The guy who recorded the original song is dead. Unfortunately. He died very young. In his 20s, early 20s, very young, died so young. He was doing some stupid shit. Most like, I don't know the person, but most likely was very depressed. So he was doing a lot of drugs. I wouldn't say, maybe not, I don't know, a lot of drugs, I'm not sure, but he was doing some hard drugs, I should say. And at some point he overdosed and died. He made a lot of good songs before that. And it's a bit of a shame that he died. Because he made, the little time he was making music, he made a lot of really, really good songs. And it's like a bit of a wasted potential, I think, because he's a really creative person. Very good songwriter. Anyway, the original song is Star Shopping. I recommend anybody to seek it out and listen to it. Check out the artist. He's made up a couple of other really good songs too. It might not be the happiest music, but it's genuine music, genuine art, which I appreciate that. I do want to say some of his stuff I would consider a little bit immature. I mean, some of his lyrics can be a little bit immature. But then again, like, he's He was in his early 20s, so what can you expect? But I listen to his music like just before he died, basically. And for me, Star Shopping and couple of other songs, for me it was very good. It didn't change my life or anything, but it was just a nice thing to listen to. If you're like going through some shit and you just want to feel like somebody else also is sharing the pain of life, songs like that can help to alleviate the situation. It's not a permanent fix, but it's a nice. He made some nice songs, for sure. And especially if you feel down or things of that nature, on the spectrum of all of that, it can be a very nice thing to to check out Lil Peep, which was his stage name. But Star Shopping should be the number one on the list. If you're checking out his music, shouldn't be hard to find. Sometimes you need some kind of release from whatever is happening in your life, and I think his music is a very good source for that. It depends on your mood or what you need to release from or whatever, but one thing that I want everyone to know is God is in control. if you are a non-believer or something of that nature, he never gave up on you. And if you need, he can help you. His hand is always reaching out for you. And the help you get might not be what you expect. But if you trust in the process, and let him do his thing. You will understand eventually why. If you ask for a certain thing, not an item, but a certain outcome in life, and you genuinely pray to God for this, it will come. But it's most definitely not gonna come tomorrow. And it for sure will not arrive in the way you expect. But it will come if you stay faithful. Thought I'd say that because I think there's a lot of people in this world that need to consider a relationship with God. And I know firsthand that what I am saying is true. And there's times in life where you ask yourself, why is this happening to me? Or why is everything the way it is? Why this, why that? Well, there is a reason for everything. And usually you won't be able to understand the full picture until it actualizes. And those good things that you need, they never come easy. But the first step, the absolute first step, is to understand who is in control. It's not you. You can try, but it won't be a very good future plan. Because I believe that you have a free will to do what you want. But when you understand that the most important thing you can do with your free will is to put your faith in God. Until you understand that, you are lost. But you can change that at any time. You can change that right now. But it has to be genuine. You can't be doubtful. That is why it's called faith. Because you don't need evidence to be sure. That is faith. If you are a faithful partner, you don't need to present evidence that you are faithful. Because you have faith in each other. That's faith. It's very similar to trust. If not almost identical to trust. So when you trust that, when you genuinely trust that your life will be better with a relationship to God, your life will change. It might not be instant, it most surely will not. Because most things that are special, most things that are genuinely really good, admirable, and all other positive terms, don't happen overnight. They don't all of a sudden just appear in front of you and you know. And that's where I think a person like Lil Peep sadly too young, I guess, to know any better. Or maybe too damaged, who knows. But everyone can save themselves. But if they deny God and they continue continue to do so, God will deny them. However, His hand is always reaching out. So if you want to, you can grab that hand. And I encourage anyone and everyone to try it. Try it for a day. Try it for 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month. Try it for 6 months. If you're growing, if your life is not going the way you're hoping it would, try to connect with God. Because everyone's an atheist until they are on the deathbed, and the last thing they pray for is God. God, please save me. God, please this. God, please that. So why is that? Someone might wonder. Why are people who are dying all of a sudden asking for God? It's not a coincidence. Everybody knows He's there. Be right back. Something that I think a lot of people today, there is this, at least in my country, there is this thing where it's like, it's almost like a trend to like ridicule God and people who believe in God, which I think is a bit of a shame, because there is endless wisdom that is hidden in the Bible. Not hidden, it's in plain text. Just read it and you will learn so many things about life. And the funny thing is, the stories there are from a completely different age in human development, but everything there can be extremely useful even now, over 2,000 years later. The stories all they have a message, and the message is not Moses divided the sea and all the bad guys died. That's not the message, you know. That's what happened, you know, but those kind of dramatic miracles is not the message. And I'm not like a Bible scholar or anything close to that, but what I have looked up regarding these stories and their meaning and all that, it's true even now, when we have smartphones and internet and lightning fast communications from anywhere in the world to anywhere else in the world, and we have satellites in space that can communicate, and we can see the universe so much further away and everything, basically. New scientific breakthroughs and all these things are already mentioned in the Bible. There is literally nothing about the Bible that is not true, you know. Even like if you take it back to the very first chapter, where it's like, in the beginning there was only God and nothing else, and he said, let there be light. Okay, well, that's a bit poetic, you know, because it's a book written by men. But almost 2,000 years later, we realized that at some point there was a big bang. There was a massive explosion of light and matter. But it's still true. He said that there will be light first. And light travels faster than anything else in the universe. So, technically speaking, there was light. Before anything else happened, there was light traveling through time. And then out of that immeasurable explosion of light and matter, things were created. And how can you say this 2000 years ago, where you didn't even know why the seeds didn't grow? You know what I mean? Like, when you didn't know that if you shit close to your drinking water you're gonna get sick, you know, like where your scientific knowledge was nothing, basically. You had no scientific anything. And somehow somebody, well, God told someone that I'm gonna tell you how it all started. And then somebody just guessed. Like, that make no sense to me, you know, like, oh, someone just guessed, okay, there will be light, it's the first thing that happens. Then like everything else that followed was to make sure that this story is told, you know. God is not someone who's trying to fool you or hide the truth from you. He wants everyone in this world to know. So he's gonna make a nice story so that people will tell the stories and the word will spread so that people can eventually unite with him. So obviously, yeah, he's gonna make a pretty pretty insane story that's very thrilling, very captivating, and has tons of life lessons that transcends time. And that's exactly what the Bible is. I'm just, ever since I started to research this, I've just been astonished every time I come across something I didn't hear about before. I'm just like, wow, that's incredible. How true X, Y, and Z is still today, you know, thousands of years later. And there's no way that some guy just made this up and it happens to be true 2000 years later, you know. There's just no way. that makes less sense than a miracle, you know. Honestly, the chances are much smaller. But yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. My goal with streaming is not to be famous or anything, but I'll say this: if I can help someone, at least one person, to find God, then that's going to be a huge accomplishment for me. Because something that people don't want to think about much is what's after this life. And it's either what some might consider to be the truth, that you die and that's it. You are no more. Okay, if you are right, then I don't know, congratulations, but it's not really like a good thing anyway. But if you are right, that's fine. But if you're wrong, you're fucked. You're fucked. you are completely fucked. And not for one lifetime, you're fucked for eternity. And how long is eternity? Forever. Not 100 years, not 200 years, not 2,000, not 2 million, not 2 billion, forever. So like, there is literally nothing you can lose. You can only gain. And you know, some people might think you're weird, but at the very least, you have some kind of insurance. Now, that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want and be a total asshole. And be... I mean, I guess that doesn't even make any sense either. Like, the Bible will tell you how to be. You know? It will tell you in some of the very first books of the Bible, because the Bible is like many books into one. In the first books, it is stated, quite obviously stated, that God does not believe in a ritual, doesn't believe in chanting Allahu Akbar 100 times a day or anything like that. That is not worship. That is just repetitive nonsense. That's not exactly what it says, but that's what it... If you want to be, like, if you want to simplify it. In fact, it is said that there was many angels that decided they will go to Earth and they will share what they know. They will share technology with the humans on Earth. And these technologies were not appropriate in time for these humans to know. Now, this was a very long time ago, and things have changed. But back then, these technologies were, according to God, not appropriate to teach the humans. They were not ready for that kind of knowledge. But these angels did it anyway. And yes, they suffered because of it and blah blah blah. But that's not the point. The point is, one of the things that specifically is stated in the Old Testament, in some of the very first books, some of the stuff that the church will bury, will not talk about, will remove from the official Bible because it doesn't fit the church. Because the church wants people to come back, pay tithe and etc. It's a church is a man. Religion and church is one thing, and God is something completely different. Religion and churches are man-made. God is not man-made. And there are many things in the Bible that are removed, that have been removed to suit the narrative of a for-profit organization, aka the church. All kinds of different churches. I would say most churches are a product of someone who wants to make money and fool people. And there are some pieces of the Bible that have been removed. all of even Catholic or Protestant. There are only a few Christian Bibles in the world that let these books remain, and those are very straightforward when they say that it's not the writing, it's not the rules, it's not the symbols, it is the word. You do not worship with symbols, you do not worship by bearing a cross or having a picture of Jesus in your home. That is not worship. The worship is using your word, using your tongue, speaking to God. Making a agreement with your mouth, not by signing a contract, but by using your voice. That is the most genuine kind of faith, where you know you don't have to sign a contract that I am baptized, I am this, I am that. You will tell God and He will hear you, and you know He hears you, and you know that communication is the most important kind of communication. Where you can go into a church and the priest or pastor asks you maybe, are you Christian? And you say yes. Are you a member of the church? And you say no. And that's it. You don't need to be under a certain contract to have a relationship with God at all. Quite the opposite, actually. But these people, they may not know this. You know, they might have gone to some education, and the education is based on the Bible. That is very true in the most part, but some crucial details for the benefit of the Pope and whoever is in charge have been left out or just straight up deleted. So that's, I think, very interesting. There is a collection of books called the Dead Sea Scrolls, which are, as far as I understand, don't quote me on this, I could be a little bit wrong, but they are some of the oldest biblical texts, and these Dead Sea Scrolls have been known to exist way before the printing press and the version of the Bible that you read. And they contain this information that is not beneficial to the humans that rule the church. Because they are humans. The religious leaders are humans. They are not anything more or anything less. And just like with almost everything in life, the higher up you go the ladder of hierarchy, the more selfish and somewhat psychopathic people will be there. And unfortunately, it's true with religion too. Those who are the archbishop or whatever, pope, etc., they are usually not the good people. Unfortunately, usually that's how it goes. I mean, I don't want to say it, not everyone, obviously, and that's not what I'm saying. But usually that's how it goes with mankind. Is the people who strive to dominate are usually pretty fucked up people. Anyway, can I get a Viper today? In this 27-year-old game. It's so old, guys. It's from 1999. Some people are adults and they weren't even born before this came out. It's still a banger game. But how? How can it be so good? It's coping nostalgia, some might say. But I disagree. I think I'm not a huge fan of flashy graphics. They don't make me jizz or anything. I don't really care. Like it doesn't get my dick hard or whatever. I'm a fan of simple to play but difficult to master type of game. Like Diablo 2, chess, Pokemon. That's what I like. And Diablo 2 is, in my opinion, I would say probably if I could choose only one game to play, it would be this, for sure. Because there's just, you could play a lifetime, and you still haven't tried everything, or found everything, or whatever. Like there's always more to get, because it's designed in a way where it's got so many possibilities. It's just not possible to do everything. Even if you live 100 years and play this game every day, all those years, you probably didn't do everything. Not gonna have everything either way. And that's so cool, because other games are not like this. They are just like, you reached a certain level, go to the boss, kill the boss until you get the best weapon, and then there are 20, 40, 50, 100, 1,000, depending on how popular the game is. There's gonna be, one point is, you get I don't know, super warrior axe of doom or whatever. And there are like multiple other players that have the exact same weapon, has the same stats, same everything. In Diablo 2, there is not. This is not the case. If you have short-term goals and you want to make a simple character, you can do that, and you will have similar stuff that the other guy or many other people have. But if you want to make a long-term investment in time into this game and try to make your character the absolute best, there is 0% chance that you will have the exact same stuff as someone else. 0. And that's so cool. So every character is actually 100% unique in this game. Not only by the name you choose, but by the stuff you have equipped. It's going to be different than the other people. If you want to, unless you want to do like some generic half-ass build that yeah, you can clear the game with generic stuff, of course. It's not a super difficult game to kill the last boss. I mean, that's pretty easy. You can do it in like a day or a few hours, depending on how skilled you are. But collecting the best things possible is impossible. So you can only hope to get something close to that and spend the rest of your life trying to get closer. Yeah. Just love this era of the internet too. Early internet broadband just barely coming alive for the Western world at least. Nothing is perfect, but it's pretty good still. I wonder how, if I'll find it today, this armor. I feel like I should be statistically be getting pretty close. But like, yeah. Statistic doesn't really change much. Need to actually drop it. Where's the guy? Oh, he's there. Last time I found the Viper was here. These monsters. And they drop a S. S, bro. Wow. I'm gonna upgrade and slam it as soon as I find it. I don't even give a fuck. I'm gonna slam it immediately. Because that's what I do. If I find something, I slam it. And I have found so many lemon. Especially here. I think I found at least 2. I know I found at least 2 here. I found a fall like 5 minutes ago. Which is pretty close to a lem too. And I know I found at least 2 lem here, but I probably found more than 2 to be honest. I just don't remember exactly. So, Lem, I need to upgrade armors. Because I want to slam the Viper Magi once it's upgraded. The reason for it is when you slam you can get sockets. But since a Viper Magi is a Viper skin base, I mean serpent skin, it can't slam more than 2 sockets if you don't upgrade it first. It needs to be whatever the elite version is first. So that's pretty cool. I found so many lemons that I can slam the ones I find now if I find more than 1 or whatever. If I find another one, I can slam it too. I have a feeling I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 sockets if I slam it. Or when I slam it, I should say. I just have like this feeling where I think it's gonna be a good result. It's a ring. Trash. What the hell? Being yeeted. empty chests. Alright, let's go to hell for a little bit. Do some chaos. Because I feel like it. Okay, so this is pretty mid-roll. I think this boot sucks, to be honest. Don't know if I have one already. I did loot one before, don't know if I even kept it. No, I'm just gonna sell it, it's trash. This would be a holy grail type of item. $20 FCR, 3 fire skills, 3 immolate. That's something I have been hoping to find for many years, but I just can't find it. Because it's freaking difficult to find. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slam all these angelic stuff. I'm not gonna use them or anything, but at least not now. Sick. Okay, this one is already okay. Good. Don't need those anymore. Got the perfect slam there. +1 all skills on the angelic amulet. Let's try and get round walk. I believe is probably the best. So let's see what we get here. MF. That's pretty good. Last one, Barrick. Okay, so we got at least decent ring, but the amulet, sick. +1 all skills on the amulet. That's a difficult one to get. This is for if I would level up a barbarian again. Which I might do in the future. We will see. Either way, I'll lose the money. What's this? Oh, nice. Oi. Whoops. I was thinking, oh, there's no monsters here, it's gonna be crowded on the next room. And yes sir, it's teleported right into the lap of 10 Doom Knights. Oh, Mage Fist. Cool. Nothing I'm gonna use, but good for my body. Gonna slam those. I believe he will use them. If they slam all res. Nice, my Bone Spirit is almost equal to my Bonespear now. That's a good sign. That means I have some decent gear. My gear is trash, but it's a good sign. At least, you know, like with 700, which is the 6-9. So it's very, very close now in damage. It means my gear is getting better. Eventually your bone spear will do more damage than your bone spirit, but you need some really good gear before that happens. But I'm getting there. Right, let's slam the Mage Fists. And hope it goes all res. Where do you go? CNC. Yeah, CNC again. Corrupted but no change. Which is... Go! Already have that. Which one? Okay, this one has more defense. One more defense. Just gonna put my pizza in the oven and be right back. yeah, my guy died. He's got pretty decent stuff now. Treachery. And Russia 3-socket helmet. Got lifesteal and it's got all rest, so it's a pretty good mercenary helmet. It's got a Reaper's Toll weapon. Everything is self-found, by the way, in case you were wondering. This is my self-found character, which I am starting to like a lot. I think I'm gonna pivot towards playing self-found more than trading. I know how to trade and everything, but I think this is more chill. I might join public games like red maps for experience, but I'm probably not gonna trade, you know. And this particular build doesn't really need any high rolls. It only needs like other stuff, you know, like uniques and rares and crafts. There's like no rune road, as far as I know. I haven't really came to any definite conclusions yet, but it seems like I won't need a rune word at all. Only uniques with slams for the end game build even, which is nice. Oh man, bro, just +2 skills on this, it would be GG. So close. The circlet was almost good. Even 2 Zork, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, there's a few things I'm still after, not only Viper Magi. A few things. There's many things. But as far as equipment goes, there is. But yeah, there's a lot. Even there. The most game-changing thing I could get right now would be skill charms, torch, Annie. Skill charms is what I'm really wanting to find in hell. Viper Magi and skill charms. The thing about Viper Magi is I kind of want to slam at least 3 sockets. Otherwise I'm just gonna eat my MF. And it feels like it's probably not worth it. I want to have high MF on this character. So I'm probably just gonna put ist in everything. Everything that I can is gonna have ist in it. But then maybe I'll get to the point where I have facets with magic damage increase. But that's so hard to get. I don't expect it. Probably just run around with topaz and eventual ists in everything. That circlet was so close. Even spawn with sockets, that's so good.
Hello. Okay.
No kill, please. am also. Yeah. Close but no cigar, Diablo. Pizza's almost ready. I'll teleport here. Gonna be a quick skippity doodle doody 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 skippity no. Gonna be a quick run because I don't want pizza to be burnt. Can't click the thing because yeah, okay. Ah yes, die bitch. Some people do this. They believe they get more runes if they do it this way. And then they look around, did I get something? I think there's merit to this way, for sure. The problem right now is don't really have enough gold to do this every time. Because teleport stick is expensive to repair. They call it seal popping when you teleport, click all the saves, kill the boss only, I mean the mini bosses, and then you check the loot after. I didn't get nothing. Doesn't get boosted by your magic find if you do this, but you can get runes. Same chance. Didn't get shit, though. Nothing drop. 101 mana. Gonna slam that ring because I know my friend has 100 mana playing. He might want to use one with FCR. Mega break. Alright. Brick seeds. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna have my dinner and relax for the rest of the evening. Hope you enjoyed watching so far. And have a good rest of your day or evening.